Welcome to the stream. We'll worry about the underwater level today. Here it is, beautiful. We have already started working on that a couple of streams ago. Let me see if I can actually move. I probably need to click in here. Yeah. Last time we had a little bit of a water surface, water overlay in the background. I can show you that in a second. I think it didn't look that great. That's why I removed it. I want this to be some sort of deep Z level, so it's very dark down there. It's at the bottom of our ocean or whatever. I mean, obviously it's not at the bottom of our ocean. It's because it's just a simulation, but you know. Yeah, I reworked AI a little bit, so it's slightly harder now. It's not easy to trick it anymore. You can see that in levels like this. One changed also that there are not as many spikes on the ground anymore, but mainly some nice behind the scenes, some improvements for the AI that allows us to actually copy the movement pattern of the snail directly to the AI. That means if we change the movement of the snail now, it automatically gets copied to the AI prediction snail. So that allows us to experiment with the movement in the underwater level a bit more, and the movement of the AI prediction will automatically be updated as well because it's using the same script. If you're thinking, what the hell is this guy talking about? I completely understand. Basically, the way the AI works is it calculates ahead how you would continue moving for about 1 second. So if you don't press any button, where would you be in 1 second? And for that, it obviously needs to calculate your movement. So this it just makes a little more sense the way it is now. And one thing I would like to try in the underwater level is make the movement a little more fishy. And then for the enemies, I'm thinking, fish. We obviously need fish as enemies. Also have some cool idea for our fish. If you have any ideas, let me know in the chat. We still got time to implement stuff. Hey Donut Dude, glad to see you on stream. Hey Toby Wabohi, hey Ziggyzag, welcome, welcome. Okay, what do we start with? Let's start with actually not spawning quite as much stuff, or maybe even nothing. Let's just start by figuring out the movement, and for that we will remove this AI and add another one that doesn't do anything. Oh damn, I accidentally removed the player. This is the AI, and which is the one that does nothing. I think this is the one. So now we can just experiment with the movement and then put an AI back in once we're ready. Because one thing I'd like to try is making the snail accelerate and decelerate underwater. Just a little bit. So it feels like the water has a bit more friction to it. Alright, so where do we have it? Movement here. Move like a snail. That's a good name for a script. So if we're underwater, then I just don't set the movement directly to that bed. I actually want to say then we add something to the speed, and then also dampen it a little bit simply by multiplying it with 0.9 or something like this. And now we shouldn't have such a direct movement over the snail anymore. Let's see how that feels. Hey Wangeline, nice to see you in chat every once in a while. Okay, interesting. That still feels quite a bit too immediate. Made some improvements to the tower defense level as well, by the way, but that's not the focus of this video or of this stream, especially because it's just mainly some behind the scenes stuff. The towers don't shoot through walls anymore. Yeah, and the the YouTube emojis are really weird. Hey Schlingelkorn, hello my dude, welcome, welcome. So why did this not really work? I mean, maybe we should try something like this to make it a little more extreme. Ah, and then obviously, oh yeah, that makes sense. You put an else here, otherwise our nice horizontal speed gets overridden. We don't want that, and might very well be the case that we set the speed to 0 somewhere else as well. That should work now. Let's see if it works now. No, that makes sense. You can't watch my streams all day. If I were one of my viewers, I wouldn't watch my stream every day, to be honest. Yeah, then maybe you leave the house at the same time every day, because I also start my streams at the same time every day. Okay, okay. Nice, that feels pretty underwatery. But compared to the vertical movement, that is too slow. Oh my god, maybe the people who said the controls are too immediate were right all along. This kind of feels cool. But I guess we have the underwater levels to do stuff like that. Okay, so we're playing the standard Game Maker trial and error let's fix numbers game to make cool underwater controls. Hey Dabili! Tahabili! Smashing the keyboard again needs to be punished. Okay, that actually feels pretty good, but I think it will be pretty damn hard to dodge spikes like this, because you can't get out of the way that quickly. You have to go in 15 minutes. You better get ready. Yeah, you watch my stream nearly every single day. That's true. And obviously, I'm glad about the company, don't get me wrong. Alrighty, so that's the movement. Let's once again put some spikes in there. Let's spike it up a little bit. First good word, first good pun I ever made. And it's not even all that good. So underwater, we want to have cats and we want to have spikes. We want to have spikes on the ground and on the ceiling and on the walls as well, I guess. Don't really know which numbers are good for that either. The only thing I know is that it's gonna be super hard due to the fishy controls. But I guess this level will not have spikes as enemies anyway. This level will have fish, and we'll create those fish, I guess, as the next step. You started coding with my tutorial. That's awesome. I absolutely plan to make part 2. Problem being is I still wait for another Unity update. Because I want to wait for nested prefabs, which is basically a feature they want to roll out sometime soon. If I don't wait for that, then my Unity tutorial would be outdated within a couple of months. That would suck, so I'm kind of waiting for that to make part 2, but I'll definitely make part 2. So you did like part 1. That's cool. Oh no, and also clicked rage mode. That. Oh jeez. Welcome to the impossible game. Damn it. My AI rework is way too good. And also the spawns spawn way too quickly. I think maybe if there are fewer spikes we can maybe do it. Let's try that. Let's pray. Dear God, please make me win this level now. I really need it. So much. Oh my god, first world problems. Yeah, but the underwater controls are kinda nice now. I can already hear people complaining about the fact that the underwater controls feel better than the controls in the rest of the game. It's just a little hard, slightly. AI, please stop predicting my movement, would you? Okay, we clearly need new enemies. Oh, this is so annoying. Yeah, you can't react. They're spawning too quickly. What if we just give them a bit of additional delay in the underwater level? That would probably make sense. My AI is godlike, yeah, and also the reaction times are kinda short. Hey, Jean-Noel from Australia, cool. Thanks for joining the stream and saying hi, appreciate it. And Mr. Wangeline, you're working on an extremely huge update on your game? Oh my god. That's cool. Looking forward to that because I really liked the last demo of your game. I wanna play it. Send me the demo now. Alrighty. Should we do fish or should we add additional delay time? Let's start with additional delay time. I think that we should be able to do that quite quickly. Because all we need to do is say setting damn calculate frames ahead, and then we just add like 10 frames or something. Gives you about 1/6 of a second additional reaction time. That should make it a bit easier. a bit more reasonable. So now if we play on rage mode, damn it, okay, that's still super hard. Of course, I mean 1/6 of a second is not super much, but I guess it's a start. Luckily I disabled the AI, so it cannot mock me for all of my mistakes. Lol, I got you. I killed you right next to the spawn. Why do you keep dying there? Okay, we need new voice lines. We already know all of them inside out. Okay, just to, because I'm a little curious, what happens when we play this on the easiest difficulty? Is it actually doable then? Oh yeah. Oh, that feels a lot better on this difficulty. So in the worst case scenario, we can still go for something like that for the other difficulties as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, that actually feels pretty nice. But now let's create some fish. I promised fish, so let's do fish. Fish. When you start cyberbullying yourself. What did I say? Not quite sure. I cyberbully myself all the time, I guess. Good thing about that is it puts you on the same side as the cyberbullies. You don't need to worry about haters anymore if you're yourself a little hater and hate yourself. How do I make sure this doesn't look wrong? I mean, okay, this looks okay. But it's not really, nah, this doesn't really look clean. Let's try something like this. And maybe we want more of a mechanical fish, so it feels more like it could be controlled by the AI. How would a mechanical fish in our style look like? That's a tough question. Oh yeah. Some mean eyes. And copy, paste. We'll see how that looks. I'm not entirely convinced yet. Fantastic. Wow, it's a masterpiece. Okay, good enough for now, I'd say. let's also fix the collision mask of the thing. It's better to be a little generous with that, I think. Here we go. This looks pretty generous. Here we go. So the center of that creature should be, yeah, somewhere here. And then here in our enemies, oh, where's the traps folder? Here we go. We'll create a new one, and it will be a fish. Then we copy the color we want to have. Oopsie doopsie, that's the wrong alarm event. Change event to alarm 0. And then we'll set image blend equals object level styler dot color traps. Which in this case I think is blue as well. So let's add a couple of fish. Oh my god, they're way bigger than I thought. We need to make them smaller, actually. Or should they stay this big? Nah, they've gotta be smaller. That's too big. That's too big. That looks like a really mean position for a fish, but keep in mind we can't use this level layout anyway because we already used this level layout for a different level. So maybe, yeah, this is just for testing. Let's see how it looks in game, so I know if we need to change the size of these and the color. You use Unity. Yeah, I use Unity as well. Just not now. Unity is a good program. We have trouble seeing the workflow on this iPhone. Yes, you can draw sprites in GameMaker. Usually, for most art styles, that doesn't really work all that well, but for the art style I'm going for, and for pixel art in general, I think works pretty okay. Yeah, I think they are too big. And also they should be squares. Let's be real, why did I not turn them into squares? I don't know. So first of all, make them smaller, something like 90 maybe. Oh, okay, that's way smaller. But that looks good. Okay, maybe we shouldn't redraw the sprite now. I can still do that later. Let's get the mechanics going. So first of all, I just want to make them swim back and forth. And then obviously they will also get an AI that will make your life hell. But for now, it should be enough if we just say speed equals length x. And then maybe we should make a variable for basic speed as something like 2 and speed up speed, which we'll use later, is 6. length, and direction is image angle. Okay, so now they should swim in the direction I rotated them in the level editor, which is good. Now when they collide with a wall, I want them to turn around, which should be relatively easy. Here we go, collide with the wall. Bar, just say speed equals minus speed. And in the draw event, we just say draw sprite X. This way we can make the sprite turn around as well when they're turning around. Sprite index image index XY image X scale image Y scale. And then instead of image angle, we just take direction, image blend, image alpha. And here we go, we should have fish that are swimming back and forth. If we touch them, obviously we want to destroy the snail. We want a cool game over. And I'll just duplicate this duplicate event collision with traps fish. Here we go. You'll go back to bed. All right, Jean Noel. Cool that you stopped by. Have a nice day. Cool, cool. Yeah, who would have thought? It's not the same time as in Australia. Crazy, crazy. All right. What the hell is this? Okay. I think the collision mask is way out of place. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. And where's the center? Here. Okay. Now that should be a lot better. Oh, we still have spikes. Oopsie doopsie doopsie. Let's get rid of all of these spikes. We don't need any of them. By the way, is the volume fine? Or is it too loud? Is it too silent? I think it's probably a little too loud. Start up. So why can I not see them turning around? Rotation should be direction. What if I say direction plus equals 180? That should have the same effect. Hey all! Hey Vampete! Welcome to the stream. Okay, nice. Now they're turning around. That looks better. Except for the fact that they're too round and they should should more have the shape of a square or something. So what we'll do now is maybe add a couple more of these. And then we'll write a cool little AI for them. Okay. And what I want the AI to do is look at the prediction, and if they have the prediction in front of them, they should speed up. So in theory, that should be relatively simple, right? Can we do that with a collision line maybe? Let's try it. So the speed up timer will be used to control the speed of this fish. If the speed up timer is larger than 0, then the speed will simply be 6, otherwise it will be 2. And now all we need to do is check if collision line from X, Y also, how long should that line be? Oopsie doopsie, and I obviously want to use the variables here. Speed equals basic speed, and speed equals speed up speed. And range is speed up speed multiplied with object AI dot setting calculate frames ahead. And obviously what's a little tricky is that this will now probably trigger through walls once again, but we can fix that later. Plus length dir. Length is range and direction is image angle. Range image angle. And the object we want to check for is object AI general. We don't need it to be precise and not me. And if that equals doesn't equal none, Then we set our speed up timer to this. I only want to do all of that in case the speed up timer is smaller than that, so we'll put on else here. Okay, let's see if that already works. That would be cool. Alright, gotta go now. Okay, Megaline, bye. Hi, Gear Wheel. Here once again as well. Nice. A couple of people that are here really often. That's cool. Okay. Hello? 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 Do you want to speed up? No, they don't. They clearly don't. Let's make that one visible so we can see where it is at all times. Because maybe it's not even doing anything. Oh yeah, it's not even doing anything. That explains everything. So yeah, good. Let's replace that with our underwater AI. And then let's just set the probability of all of this crap to 0. Hey Darksoon, hey Good Pixels. You need to go, okay, bye, thanks for saying hi. Okay, they're not really good at predicting my movement. Ah, maybe they are. Question is, would this still be hard if the AI was disabled? Would probably be a lot easier. But I guess it's sort of a fitting enemy type for this level, because at the very least they give you a little bit of a chance to dodge them with that fishy movement. With that fishy underwater movement. Alrighty, let's build a cool level. And let's maybe make them able to go a little bit faster. Do you think we can put that out there? No. Okay, so if they speed up, let's say they can move with a speed of 10, okay, that should make it a little more difficult. And now let's create a cool new level layout. We should probably remove all of those fish. Bam. And for the walls, let's remove all of this crap. Okay, so how should an underwater level look like? That's the question. I'm thinking maybe it has 4 little caves. Like, what if we start somewhere way up here? Would that be cool? I don't know. Let's just experiment. I hope that snail is not in the ground. That would zack. Jazzy, maybe you need to go down there. Obviously, I want to have quite a bit of open space so we can have a lot of fish. Oh, and oh my god, I'm already seeing something that I kind of want to do is having a little bit of decision for the players here where they want to go. So you can choose if you want to go this way or this way, and then the exit is here. Okay. That looks cool, right? Right, does that look cool? I think it does. Just the ground should maybe have a little more obstacles and interesting stuff. Oopsie doopsie. Oopsie doopsie again. Okay, should we try that? I think we should try that. And add a couple more fish. Because there are 0 fish at the moment. Hey Jan. Their movement is too straight. They should also move up and down a bit, I think. Yeah, but keep in mind they are mechanical fish. Ah, you mean just a little up and down. Yeah, we can do that. That's a good idea. Obviously we want a lot of fish down here. And then here is the easy introduction area where we can be a little more friendly with the player. He said and put about 10,000 fish there. And then obviously the closer we get to the end, the more fish we need. Obviously. Bling, bling. Dip. Okay. Okay, let's not put any more on the entrance. That's already enough on the entrance. Okay, let's see how insanely difficult this is now. Bubbles, not bad. We already have bubbles when you jump, but you're right. We need definitely need more bubbles. See, when you jump, there are bubbles. And can you see them? Okay. Okay, so what's a bit weird now is that those fish accelerate and slow down way faster than you can. That feels weird. If your movement is as slow and damped, then we need to dampen the movement of those fish a bit as well. And as Jan said, we should try making them go to the left and right a little bit. Okay, it's definitely not too easy. There's plenty of challenge to be had. They're basically speeding up when they have a prediction object in front of them, so that's why they're oftentimes hitting me just at the right moment. Damn it. So in general, I think this is a cool mechanic, just needs some tweaking. Also, I imagine this could look quite cool when we're done with it. Okay. Instead of the speed, let's set the target speed. And then we'll LARP the speed to the target speed. Speed equals LARP speed target speed 0.5, maybe 0.25. As little LARPing as possible. But the way it is right now, yeah, it looks weird. LARP. Oh, LARP basically blends between two values. So I wish I had a blackboard here. I mean, let's say you LARP between 0 and 1 with a value of 0.5, then the result is 0.5. Let's say you LARP between a value of 0 and 10 with the value 0.5, then the result is 5. Something like that. Did you understand? Math teacher Jonas, oh my god, we did math on stream yesterday. What a hilarious catastrophe. Maybe they should also, so for once we can make the LARPing maybe a tiny bit slower. And so here once again what this basically does is it blends between this value and this value with a value of 0.1. That means it will be 90% this value and 10% this value. So basically this multiplied by 0.9 and this multiplied by 0.1. So I could basically also write it this way. Maybe this explains it. Speed times 0.9 and target speed times 0.1. That's exactly the same as this. See? Does that explain it? I hope so. And now, what do? Is we duplicate this beautiful code and also activate the fish if there is a real player in front of them. Object player. Okay, so it was basically already impossible before, but now it should be even more impossible. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, also the slither sounds are broken underwater. God, this is so hard. Will we ever be able to do it? Place your bets now. Brutal, absolutely brutal. Okay, let's try. Oh no, this is not easier either. So how can we make the move to the left and to the right? They should get big like a blowfish when getting fast. Oh, that would make it even harder. But it would be cool, I have to admit. Did we have bubbles before? Yes, we have bubbles. Yeah. And create an AI to play the game to see if the levels are possible. With the Zenus curve movement, yes, Zenus would be possible, but I'm also always trying to avoid sine functions because they eat so much performance. I don't know if it's still a problem on modern machines, but somehow I have that in my head that it's better to be a bit careful with sine functions. Guess we can use one for now. Time equals 0. Time plus plus. H wiggle is something like length dir x and the length is sine time. divided by 5 or something. Or maybe 10. And then the vertical wiggle is this. Then we just need to check if that place is free. If place empty or free, I always confuse those two. If that is free, then we can go there. Okay, let's see if that works. Probably not. I don't expect it to work. Let's see which crazy bug we're gonna get. Oh yeah, I think it's working. At the very least, the ones that are going up and down have a sine movement now. The ones that are going vertically don't. Weird. Weird. Also, they're all doing the same movement at the same time, which looks weird, so let's randomize their start time in this animation. Why is this only working in one direction? That's really a little strange. Sine wave should go as well, both positive and negative, and the direction depends on the image angle, so... okay, but the image angle doesn't change, so let's actually use the direction variable. Maybe this will work. Without changing the collider, yeah, maybe we can do that. Okay, does that look better now? Oh no, the ones that are going vertically still don't do what they're supposed to do, which is... Why? Oh my god, math. We already found out that I'm not that good at math yesterday. Okay, in theory I am, but in practice I'm not. I want to beat this level so bad. And I waste all of our precious development time on trying to beat this level. Oh, I almost got up there. Mm. Why is it not working? Why? Okay. I mean, I can still figure that out later. Let's update the fish visuals. First of all, I want the fish to be a square, because everybody knows fish are squares. Maybe not that big of a square. See, that's how a real fish looks like. Everybody knows that. I feel like this should be connected. This is getting way more pixel artsy than I ever thought. But maybe it looks more like something the AI could control now. Oh, let's hope so. Oh my god, that's cute as well. Oh, that's cute. I like it. I don't even know if it needs an animation now, but I mean, let's give it a little bit of an animation. Beep, beep, beep. Oh no, I didn't animate the tail correctly. Okay, whatever. Now Jan wanted it to be bigger when it's chasing us. Let's do that real quick. Shouldn't be too hard. We'll just say if speed up timer, or maybe we should change that smoothly as well. So we'll set target scale to 1. And here we set target scale to 0.5. And then here, where do we have our beautiful lerp? We say scale equals, and then we lerp between the current scale and the target scale. And then we'll use the target scale for the scale. Here we go again, we made them bigger. Hey, Nick Dermitut. Can I help you with the fish image? I mean, sure, you can try to make a concept. Yes, that even... Ah, no. We need to use scale instead of target scale. Obviously, I was really wondering why there's no transition between big and small. You think that's cool, Jan? You think that looks cool? But I think it should be better with a transition, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's way better. Cool. I made it up. Oh, hey. That's weird. Why was that fish not accelerating? I was right in front of it. Yeah, some things are still a little fishy with the fish AI. Here, did you see that? I walked right past it and it ignored me. Maybe it's looking in the wrong direction. I feel like it is. Yeah, it's definitely looking in the wrong direction. Lol. Yeah, hard to see that. Hard to debug that. I mean, maybe they aren't, but the only explanation I have... Ah, no. Can't use image angle. Need to use direction. Now it should work, probably. Stupid AI. They could increase their sine wave while chasing. Yeah, I'm a little worried about them getting stuck in some weird part of the level, because that would mean I have to reset them every time the player gets reset. This way it's really nice. See, when I die, all of the fish can just keep going and kind of has a nice flow to it. If you can just mess with those fish in a way that they're stuck in a place where they're not supposed to be. I mean, okay, maybe that could be a strategic part of solving that level, luring the fish into other parts of the map. Yeah, now the fish is looking in the right direction, which for some reason I think makes it easier. Or is it? I really don't get it. Ooh. Okay, let's try to solve this one more time. Come on. Okay, guys, I have very sad news for you. Unfortunately, we'll have to end the stream for today. Hope you had fun, and gonna see you tomorrow. If you want to discuss anything or have any comments whatsoever, any questions, please let me know now. I'll keep trying this level for about 2 more minutes, 1 more minute, and then we're gonna call it quits. Hope you had a good time. And should we keep working on underwater levels tomorrow, or should we start something new? I mean, the core mechanics of this are more or less down. I think we could experiment with a couple more underwater levels. We could... there's still potential. I still see potential for something like underwater currents that speed you up and stuff like that. And maybe a different enemy type as well. But nice. This is really refreshing, the fact that there are now different enemies than just spikes and cats. And they still feel like they fit into the game really well, because they kill you just as easily and just as out of nowhere as the spikes do. So that's cool. Really happy with that turned out in terms of game mechanics. Even though it's brutally hard. Jesus. Ah! Oh my god, didn't see that one from the top. Also, the underwater controls feel really nice and floaty. If you compare that to a level like this. By the way, I think this is not the setup you need to beat this level, but whatever. I mean, the controls in these levels feel really nice as well. Okay, let's upgrade this unit. Uh-oh. Oh my god. I might be lucky. Maybe I forgot to change the difficulty settings. Then we could have a chance of beating this. Oh yeah. I think I'm playing on normal or something like that. Otherwise, this would not have worked whatsoever. But see, oh yeah, that's what I mean. We have a couple of cool... Start building up a little bit of a cool level library. Okay, there are no more things in chat, so I'll call it a day. If you type something now, I'm probably not gonna read it anymore due to stream delay. There's about 40 seconds stream delay or something like that usually, so just gonna say bye. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Exactly. Just gotta find that end button.